Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. Good day. My name is Matthew Williams. I am head instructor, head coach, owner, founder, general dog's body of Video.Guru Muay Thai and Martial Arts, my club. We've been running for 3.5 years. I love martial arts. I've been doing martial arts the vast majority of my life, over 30 years. I think it's 32 years at the moment. Started in Kung Fu when I was 5-year-old, funny enough, in a building 2 doors down the street from where I am now. Loved it. My father used to, I wouldn't say make me, but me and my father used to watch Kung Fu with David Carradine, Bill from Kill Bill to some of you. He used to wander around villages and solve things with his Kung Fu philosophy or his Kung Fu fists, depending which came along. That, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, loved it all, got me into martial arts. As I said, started when I was 5 in Kung Fu. I think I was 10 or 11 when I got my black sash in Kung Fu. Carried on for a few years as a junior instructor. Went to kickboxing, got my black belt in kickboxing by the time I was 15. Dotted around a few different martial arts then, dipped into karate, kickboxing, taekwondo, bit of vale tudo, jiu-jitsu, Japanese and Brazilian, judo, wrestling, boxing, capoeira, very good fun. Then really found my home in Muay Thai. Been doing it just over 15 years specifically. My instructor Simon Gibbons, with him for 7 years. Our instructor was Paul Wheel from WPT, was with him for 6 years before that, and his teacher was Master Pamo, who was from Thailand. So the lineage of the club goes all the way back to Thailand, and counting us all, there's over 100 years of experience. Martial arts is one of the most important things to do. A lot of people will go to team sports like rugby and football, and the camaraderie and the love that you get in those sports is brilliant. I participate in them. I think personally, and of course I'm biased, martial arts is even better than that. It just amplifies. The people I train with are like a second family. We look out for each other. We train together. It is very strange that we beat each other up, but then laugh and joke about it and have fun about it afterwards. But you only get that in martial arts clubs. Yeah, the rationale for this is basically very much to do with COVID at the moment, where people aren't allowed to come to gyms, despite the government saying how important sport is to them. They shut the gyms and don't let people work out, but I'm not a politician. So with the current situation, we've had to adapt. We either close completely and let people vegetate, or we make online content, which is what we've been doing. In these videos coming up, I will be just explaining body weighted exercises, little circuits to do, some technical and skill applicable fight scenarios. So for instance, very quickly, if you're throwing a jab cross, nice straight punch, back to straight line, nice cross punch, back to straight line, hip turns, shoulder turns, and guard. That's all well and good in a bag, and you can do it at pace to get a sweat on, but that won't work in a fight situation because your opponent will not stay still. In a fight situation, live action applicable, you'd maybe throw the jab and step off to throw the cross punch. So I'll be adding the skill and the technique into these videos. Yeah, the background of the club is called Video.Guru. It means giant ape or great monkey or great ape in Japanese. Myself and my children are Dragon Ball fans. I was when I was younger, and my children are now. So they suggested using Dragon Ball specific terminology to the club. So our club symbol is from it as well. As from a marketing standpoint, it was a great idea because I'd say 40–50% of our students come to us while searching for Dragon Ball related things. Dragon Ball being a martial arts based comic cartoon. So the people who are watching have already got the desire in mind that they want to perhaps try martial arts. So it does bring them along to us. That's the background of the club. It's been running 3.5 years. As I said, I've been in martial arts for over 30. The current environment, the current situation with COVID really does mean that online teaching is definitely a tool, but unlike some sports or fitness things like gym work or things like that, or body weighted exercises, nothing beats the contact of a martial art. Whatever you learn, you need to apply to a situation with an opponent. I can hit a bag or I can hit pads all day, but I need a live action partner or opponent to work what I've learned against. So unfortunately, despite all the modern technology of video calling and video conferencing, this will never ever replace a combat sport environment where you need to be with your team. But it's good background at the moment while COVID is going on. So yeah, that's basically it. The aim of the project is to create some videos, is to put them together so people can follow them. People who are perhaps a little bit nervous to join the club, people who can't because of time restrictions, because of work reasons, children reasons, childcare. Very much using the Peloton idea, where someone can come home from work, they can pop their video screen on, their YouTube on, they can put a mat out and get a few little bit of weight in their living room, and they can just work out. They can try the techniques, they can try the body weight things, they get a bit of a sweat on, and when everything gets lifted, if everything gets lifted, they can come along to a class and already have a base knowledge of what's there. It can ease them into it, it can make them feel better about it, and we can just get on with it. I feel martial arts and sport in general is just so important to people's physical and mental well-being. The last lockdown, the 5-6 months, sat at home, great to spend time with family, but you need that release, you need to get out and just get a sweat on. And there's an old martial arts saying that everyone should be punched in the face at least once to find out they're not made of glass. And it really does apply. It's my mantra for life, it's my coaching philosophy, that you can get hit and keep going. It's not going to stop you. One little problem isn't the end of the world. And it really does apply through my martial arts life. And that's what the videos are going to be. The timeline for this is going to be